Vinay Sahasrabudhe is a member of the National Executive of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Rahul Ishwar is the spokesperson of the Sabarimala. And Captain Sushil Bhan is a maritime expert who feels that this was an accident and not manslaughter in the first place. But my first question tonight is to Reverend Father Babu Joseph of the Delhi Archdiocese. With all respect, Father, why is this diplomatic incident a nautical incident? Why is it of any concern at all to the Cardinal? I mean, what does the Cardinal who is sitting in the Vatican, what interest, what business does he have, I'm sorry to say, with this whole incident? Why is he meddling in it?
First of all, I think the Cardinal's office itself has put out a report this evening saying that he was not properly quoted by Italian news agency. In fact, Vatican in no way has intervened in the whole affair. This is purely a matter between Italy and India, and the diplomatic channels are open and they are continuing their dialogue, and we must respect that dialogue and allow the course of action to take place.
No.
Secondly, I think
So one second, Father.
He is from Kerala.
Father, you're not, with all respect, you're not completely right. Because I even have the second statement issued by the Cardinal half an hour back. Right? And let me tell you what he says. He says, this issue should be resolved through peaceful negotiations and should not aggravate into friction between people. Where is the question of being that carries with it an implicit assumption that if today we are, as Indians are asking for justice and telling the Italians, you better answer for what you've done, why should a cardinal sitting in Vatican even wave the red flag that this can be a potential point of friction? I mean, you are questioning the basis of Indian law and justice. Does the cardinal not have faith?
You know, Cardinal Alancheri is from Kerala and is a respected religious leader leading a sizable section of the Catholics in Kerala.
This is not a religious issue.
As a responsible citizen and as a religious leader, I think he has every right to express his concern over the unfortunate incident that happened, wherein two Indian fishermen were killed, and he has clearly said the law must take its course, and if people are found guilty, they must be punished according to the law. I think he is within his total rights to express his opinion on this incident, just as anybody else.
This is not a religious...
So I don't think there is anything inappropriate in expressing his view. But I think there is certainly a misconception, probably in the media and by certain sections of society and even some parties, that Vatican is involved in it. But the fact remains that Vatican is never ever involved. If at all Vatican wants to get involved, there is a diplomatic channel. The Vatican has a diplomatic relation with India. There is a ambassador here, and that is the channel normally they would take. They would never ask another cardinal to speak on behalf of the Vatican. So that is the procedure that is laid down.
No, this is not a religious issue. It is not a communal situation. Religious affiliations and whatever, he may be from Kerala, he may have great stature, but it has got nothing to do with him or his position in the religion. This is a completely different matter. Let me get it, Vinay Sahasrabudhe, on the response that we first heard tonight from Father Joseph. Vinay Sahasrabudhe, what do you feel?
No, I think what you are saying is absolutely correct. This is a pure legal issue. It's an issue concerning India's territorial security, and therefore law should be allowed to take its own course. There is no reason for any religious leader, much less the cardinal, to have any say about it, which will have some kind of repercussions on the entire legal process. The second point is that it's a mix-up of religion and law, religion and security issues, which is a very dangerous thing, and therefore it would be better if the cardinal remains away from that. Thirdly, the diplomatic channels about which discussion is going on also should be respecting the fact that India is just not a banana republic. I mean, I was aghast to know that some of the comments coming from some of the diplomats are really, insulting on the part of India, because one of them had said that we understand that the fishermen came from a poor family. Forget, what is the relationship between they coming from poor family? India cannot be treated in this fashion. And the government also should be very firm about it, that the law of the land is of paramount importance, it is supreme, and the law will be taking its own course. There is absolutely no question of any negotiation. How can you negotiate? When the law is taking its own course, the court is now looking into it. Where is the scope for negotiations at all? I mean, I just simply cannot understand this.
I also, if the cardinal has been misquoted to such a great extent, then why should the matter just be settled? The matter has, why do we now want to brush it under the carpet? The cardinal now says, you know, the story has been pulled off by the Italian newspaper. It's all settled. I've issued a clarification.
No.
I think the cardinal should sue the Italian publication if he's really, he should sue the Agenzia Fides. Why is he not suing them? He's just claiming the matter is settled. Let's get in a third voice. Let's get in Rahul Ishwar at this point. Rahul.
Arnabji, three very quick points. One, I come from Kerala, where one of the first Christian communities of the world rose centuries before Vatican. And I'm proud about the nationalistic Christian heritage, where they took the cone and cross oath saying that they will never have submission to the foreign forces and will fight for India. Cardinal Alancheri is generally seen as a very secular person, nationalistic person. He is not pro-conversion, he has been patriotic. But we are sad and shocked by this incident. How can a religious figure, be it of any religion, take a stand against India in an alien land, diluting our position against what has happened? And let me be very...
Now he says he's been misquoted.
And one more thing.
No, Rahul, he says he has been misquoted.
And let us...
I would like to read out what he says. He says this report is not correct. All I said, the incident which claimed 2 valuable human lives should be seen with seriousness. Legal action should be taken. It should be resolved through peaceful negotiations.
And Arnaji,
should not aggravate into friction.
If I can add to it.
Between people and nations. Yes.
The Italian news agency didn't retract, they didn't take back the news, neither did they apologize or express regret, and they have been even giving minute political details of Kerala where an election is going to happen, and they have been quoted the cardinal saying he called the Catholic ministers of Kerala and to deal with the issue. Now the issue has gone out of proportion. We would request the Holy Reverend Cardinal to come out of a statement and give very clear-cut, unambiguous answer. It is a direct diplomatic row between India and Italy, and I am very sure he will choose India, but he should come out in clear, he should clear the air,
Captain
and
Sushil
nobody can miss the irony too. And one more thing, nobody can miss the irony.
One second, I think one of our panelists doesn't agree with you. So one second, let's get his view. Captain Sushil Ban, please.
I don't agree with this at all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm a maritime expert, but now, you know, you've got my blood boiling here.
Go on,
listen, whatever the Italian media has said, you know, about this, we don't need to microscopically examine it here. You know, they are free to say whatever they want to say. The cardinal is free to say whatever they want to say. You know, is it our sense that the 2 fishermen who died or the 2 Italian guards that killed, they were from different species of Homo sapiens? I think we are just you know, we're just unnecessarily creating a crevice where there is no crevice.
No, you are trying to play it down.
This is a pure case of
murder on high
an
seas.
Accident. I'm not trying. It is not a murder on high seas, my friend. Are you trying to say that the seafaring community, which carries 1/3 of the world's GDP everywhere on their backs, are you trying to tell me that they are so irresponsible that they need to be given justice on street squares?
No, so
Ajmal Kasab is still alive, isn't he, after 2 or 3 years?
No, I'm not talking about Kasab here. One second, I'm not talking about Kasab here.